For decades, the Pentagon insisted we weren't being watched. Then, they handed over 15 UFO recordings and went completely quiet. A potato-shaped craft frozen in broad daylight over a nuclear fortress.
The Pentagon's release of its third batch of UFO files detailing a mysterious potato-shaped UFO.
An astronaut's voice desperately naming something he couldn't identify.
Gemini 7 here, Houston, how do you read?
Loud and clear. 7, go ahead.
Bogey at 10 o'clock high.
And orbs that literally multiply in mid-air. Most of it was never explained, and some of it, they tried, and couldn't. Let's begin. Number 15. It starts with a number the Pentagon would rather you forget. According to the released files, over a 2-day window in October 2023, 6 federal law enforcement agents reported watching orbs in the sky that did not simply hover. They multiplied. A single orb would release smaller orbs into the air around it, one object becoming many, with no logic that matched any aircraft in any arsenal on Earth. The report landed on the desk of the director of the office created specifically to debunk things like this. He went through it line by line. His conclusion was the unsettling part. Around 60% of what the agents described could be matched to known flares, equipment, or the technology of foreign governments. But 40% could not, and the reason given was the detail that lingers. It wasn't a lack of data. The data was there, clear and recorded, sitting in front of the analysts in full. They were not guessing in the dark. They had what they needed to reach an answer, and the answer never came. The people whose entire job is explanation looked at one object turning into many and went quiet. Number 14. If a light flickers over the ocean at night, the mind finds an excuse. There is no excuse for this one. 5 soldiers stationed near Fort Carson reported a white potato-shaped object hovering close to Cheyenne Mountain, the hollowed-out granite fortress that houses one of the most defended command centers on the planet. The kind of airspace where nothing is supposed to drift unannounced. It was perfect daylight, 5 sets of trained military eyes, and an object that simply sat in the sky over the most sensitive real estate in North America, and did nothing to explain itself. It held its position as if it had every right to be there, over a site where an unauthorized aircraft would normally trigger a national response within minutes. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb, reviewing the file, called it one of the most reliable reports in the batch. Reliable is a heavy word from a man who debunks things for a living. Number 13. There is a stretch of water where the world's navies watch each other without blinking. In 2024, they all miss something. A recording from June 2024 captures a sighting over the Gulf of Oman, the narrow stretch of sea where a third of the world's seaborne oil passes. Every vessel is logged. Surprises in this corridor are not tolerated, because in waters this tense, an unknown contact can start a war. And yet something appeared that no one could account for, not on any flight plan, not matched to any ship or drone in the area, captured and then filed under the same word that haunts the rest of the list. In a place where the world's militaries watch each other without blinking, an object slipped into the frame that none of them could claim and none of them could name. Number 12. The newest files are eerie. The oldest ones are worse, because they prove how long the silence lasted. Buried in the release is a document dating back to 1949, a letter addressed to the FBI's own director at the time, J. Edgar Hoover. Alongside it sits correspondence from the Navy, written around the era of the Roswell crash, openly discussing flying discs described as being on a reconnaissance mission. The public was told for generations that Roswell was a weather balloon. The internal paperwork tells a different story entirely. Discs, surveillance, concern serious enough to climb to the very top of federal law enforcement and land on the desk of the most powerful lawman in the country. Whoever wrote these documents was not entertaining a rumor, they were treating it as a matter worth the attention of the nation's highest offices. The official line said one thing to the world. The files, locked away for over 70 years, were saying another the whole time. Number 11. Some footage is famous for a reason. The reason is that nobody has ever explained it. Among the recordings are the encounters that first cracked the subject open, an oval object filmed off the California coast in 2004, and a second sighting tracked along the East Coast in 2015. The pilot who watched the first described it in words that have followed the case ever since it was not behaving by the normal laws of physics. No visible means of lift, speed, and movement that left experienced air crews, the most unshakable observers in the sky, visibly rattled. Radar operators reportedly tracked an object dropping tens of thousands of feet in the span of a single second, a fall no aircraft and no human body could survive. The government once let these leak quietly, then was forced to confirm they were real, and after all these years, still no name for the thing they chased. Number 10. Most witnesses are on the ground looking up. This one was already above the sky. One recording reaches all the way back to December 1965 to the voice of astronaut Frank Borman as he reported to Mission Control. In the audio, the crew references several objects spotted during the flight, and a single unidentified one they fall back on calling, simply, a bogey. Around it, what sounds like hundreds of small particles drifting past a distance. Strip away every modern theory and one fact remains stubborn. An American astronaut in orbit on an official recording, telling the ground he was looking at something he could not identify. Not a rumor passed down. His own voice, preserved on tape, asking the same question everyone watching is asking now, what is that? Number 9. The sky is one frontier. The ocean is the one nobody talks about. A recording dated to early 2026 shows a submarine moving through open water, and it is not an American vessel. The footage captures the military tracking a foreign sub. Then the camera shifts, and a small dot appears at the edge of the frame. At a glance, it could pass for a bird. It is not a bird. A second shape joins it, swirling near the vessel with a movement that does not match any animal or known drone. No location was given. No nation claimed the submarine. The objects did not seem bothered by the water at all, moving with the same ease above the surface as a bird in open air, except no bird behaves the way these did. They were entered, officially, into the files as unidentified. Something was watching the watchers, beneath a sky over water nobody would name. Number 8. The release holds footage from 2023 of the Chinese surveillance balloon being shot down, an event the entire world watched on the news. But the file holds a moment the broadcasts cut away from. After the balloon bursts, an unidentified object slips into the frame. A small dot, hard to catch, gone in a breath. It was not debris. It was not part of the balloon. It entered the scene after the lingered for a second, and left, and to this day it carries no explanation. Millions of people watched the balloon come down live on the news, certain they had seen the whole event. They had not. A famous moment, replayed endlessly across every channel, with a second secret hiding in the same frames that the cameras never lingered on long enough for anyone at home to catch. Number 7. One sighting can be a fluke. The same skies, twice, start to feel like a pattern. 2 separate encounters were logged over the United Arab Emirates, one in October 2023, another in June 2024. Different months, different recordings, the same stretch of Middle Eastern sky returning again with something that should not have been there. When unidentified objects appear once, analysts can shrug. When they return to the exact same region, the shrug gets harder. The files do not tie the two together with any tidy theory. They simply list them, side by side, dated and located 2 visits to the same airspace, leaving observers with the quiet realization that whatever this is, it appears to come back. Number 6. Some of the footage was not captured by accident. It was captured by the cameras built for war. Combat camera recordings in the release document sightings over the Yellow Sea and the East China Sea between 2021 and 2023, some of the most militarily tense water on the planet, where the aircraft of rival powers shadow one another daily. These were not phones in shaking hands. They were the targeting and sensor systems of military aircraft, the equipment trusted to make life and death calls, and they locked onto objects that defied identification. In airspace already crowded with suspicion, where every contact is scrutinized, something appeared that none of the world's most advanced militaries could name. The cameras meant to track enemies found something that belonged to no enemy anyone could point to. Number 5. There is one small country where the armies of the world stand almost shoulder to shoulder. Something flew over all of them. Djibouti is barely a speck on the map of Africa, yet packed into it are the bases of the United States, France, China, Japan, and more, the densest concentration of foreign military power anywhere on the planet, all crowded onto the same strip of coast at the mouth of the Red Sea. Every set of eyes in that country is trained on the sky. Every radar overlaps the next. The file dates the sighting to 2025. Over that strip of land, watched by the most advanced surveillance of half a dozen rival nations at once, an object appeared that none of them logged, claimed, or explained. Not one of the superpowers stacked into that tiny country could say what it was. They were all looking. They all saw it, and it left without a single one of them able to name it. Number 4. The orbs are not new. The most disturbing detail is how old they are. The objects releasing smaller orbs, described in some accounts as a kind of mother orb match, reports that stretch back to the Second World War, when pilots gave them a different name: Foo Fighters. Glowing spheres that paced bombers through the night and vanished when chased. 80 years apart, the description barely changes. A larger object, smaller ones spilling from it, movement no aircraft of the era could mimic. The bomber crews of the 1940s had no language for it, and no camera fast enough to prove it, so the sightings were filed away and forgotten. Now the same shape returns in official footage, and the old reports suddenly read less like wartime nerves and more like the first witnesses to something that never left. Across generations of war, across every advance in technology, the same form keeps appearing in the same skies. The files do not claim to know what it is, only that it has been here, doing the same thing, far longer than anyone admitted. Number 3. The hardest testimony to dismiss does not come from radar. It comes from children. In 1994, in Ruwa, Zimbabwe, more than 100 students at the Ariel School reported watching an object land near their playground and described encountering beings that were not human. There was no military sensor here, no cockpit, only dozens of young witnesses telling the same account. A Harvard psychiatrist, Dr. John Mack, traveled to interview them. His conclusion was the part that unsettles even skeptics. He believed the children were telling the truth. They had nothing to gain and no reason to invent it. And the fear in their faces was not the kind a child can fake. In the decades since, their stories have stayed consistent. Grown adults now, scattered across the world, still describing the same morning the same way. Still pausing at the same moment when asked what the being's eyes looked like. Whatever landed at that school left an impression that time has not been able to erase. Number 2. Most of these recordings were captured by people with time to look up. The Syria footage was captured by people who could not afford to. The file places several of these sightings over Syria in October 2024, not calm sky, but contested, dangerous airspace, recorded through the sensors of aircraft operating in one of the most volatile war zones on Earth. The crews flying there are trained to identify every contact instantly, because in a place like that, a misread shape in the sky can be the last mistake anyone makes. And still, in the middle of all of it, the cameras caught something that did not fit. Not a known drone, not a missile, not any aircraft tied to any side of the fighting. Whatever moved through that sky was logged and left unexplained, an object calm enough to be filmed cleanly. In the one place on Earth where nothing is supposed to go unidentified for even a second. Number 1. This recording comes from April 2024 over the southeastern United States. It shows an aircraft in frame, and beneath it, a small white object flying below the plane. The government offered a possible explanation. It could be derived from an infrared sensor aboard a Coast Guard platform. Could be, a maybe, not a certainty. And despite the maybe, the object remained officially listed as unidentified. The explanation was offered, and the case still stayed open the same way it began, with investigators reaching for an answer and coming up just short. After everything, the government's own report draws a line. The line is where the tension lives. A 2024 military assessment stated plainly that there is no evidence of any extraterrestrial life behind these sightings. And yet the same government continues releasing recording after recording stamped with a single word unidentified. The denial and the evidence sit in the same archive, on the same shelves, pointing in opposite directions. One memo closes the door, the next one props it open. The files say there is nothing extraterrestrial here. The files also admit they cannot say what most of it actually is. Both sentences are official. Both are true. The space between them is where every unanswered question in this entire list quietly lives. Make of the gap what you will. So watch them again. Slow them down. Look closer at the frames the broadcasts cut away from. Then drop a comment with a single recording that gave you chills and refused to let go. Somewhere in these 15, there is a moment that does not leave. The only question left is which one got you. Tell me below.